on edge, is an idiomatic expression used to describe a state of heightened tension, nervousness, or irritability. When someone says they are on edge, they mean they feel unsettled, anxious, or unable to relax. The phrase paints a vivid picture of standing on the very edge of something, as if one small movement could cause a fall. This imagery captures the emotional instability, or alertness that defines the expression. In everyday conversation, on edge often refers to anxiety caused by uncertainty. For example, a student waiting for exam results may feel on edge, checking their phone repeatedly and imagining possible outcomes. The tension does not necessarily stem from danger, but from anticipation. The mind becomes hyperaware, scanning for signs or clues, unable to rest comfortably in the present moment. The phrase can also describe irritability. When a person has been under prolonged stress, even minor inconveniences can trigger sharp reactions. Someone who snaps at a small comment or reacts strongly to a harmless joke may be described as being on edge. In this sense, the expression suggests emotional fragility, as though the person's patience is stretched thin. Physically, being on edge may manifest in noticeable ways. A person might tap their foot, clench their jaw, or struggle to focus. Sleep may become restless, and ordinary tasks may feel heavier than usual. The body mirrors the mind's tension, preparing for a threat that may not even exist. This connection between emotional and physical states shows how language often reflects human psychology in subtle but powerful ways. Interestingly, on edge does not always carry a negative meaning. Athletes before a major competition or performers just before stepping on stage may feel on edge in a productive way. The nervous energy sharpens focus and heightens awareness. In such situations, the tension becomes a source of motivation, rather than paralysis. The edge represents readiness, not collapse. The expression also appears in broader social contexts. Entire communities can feel on edge during times of political uncertainty, economic instability, or public health crises. In these cases, the phrase captures collective anxiety. Conversations become cautious, reactions more intense, and people more sensitive to news and rumors. Language like this helps us articulate shared emotional climates. In conclusion, on edge conveys a vivid sense of emotional tension, whether rooted in anxiety, anticipation, irritation, or heightened alertness. It describes a delicate psychological balance in which a person feels stretched between control and overwhelm. Though often uncomfortable, this state can sometimes sharpen awareness and performance. Ultimately, the phrase reminds us how closely language mirrors our inner experiences, translating invisible feelings into powerful, relatable imagery.